I think it's live on YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everyone. Today we're gonna discuss a little bit about the sensation of being stuck or moving forward, improving our abilities, the abilities that we desire. And I have people here to discuss this. So, Ricardo, can you introduce yourself, please?
Uh, Hello, guys, uh, from YouTube and on this immersion. My name is Ricardo. I live at São Vicente, first city of Brazil. I'm married. I have a daughter. I work in an IT company, and well, I'm trying again, uh, participate in another mission, try to learn English. That's it.
Okay. Keep trying. Keep trying. Thanks a
Exactly.
lot.
Thank you.
Michaeli, how about you?
Good morning, I'm Michaeli. I'm 28 years old and I live in Goiás. I work with clinical trials and I am in my PhD too, and I am a PhD student too. I started here in TALKTNTALK in January to improve my English here, and I think it's that.
So let's start with I'm reading a question here. Let's start with the question number 7, right? Ricardo, do you feel that you are the most part of time acting, doing something, or procrastinating? What's your sensation about yourself?
If you I am a procrastination person or
In the most part of the time of the day, do you
Mhm.
feel that you are acting, doing something, or procrastinating?
Um, in the real life, I'm not exactly a procrastination person, but it's feel like I'm a. It sounds like my feeling is regarding I'm procrastinating sometimes.
Mm.
Is a weird feeling uh, because well, I try to do my best. I try to have a balanced life, studying, working,
Mhm.
uh, using my free time to share love with my family, but sometimes there are this kind of feeling in my heart.
Feeling of procrastinating. Is it right? You feel that
Sorry,
you
could you?
are you feel that you are procrastinating. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. There
Okay.
are this kind of feeling in my heart, but
In your
really I
heart.
don't do. I'm not exactly a procrastination person because I'm a productive person, so I used to uh, work hard and go to the uh, do things in my house, clean and
Hmm.
wash clothes and the other stuff. But sometimes there are this kind of feeling in my heart.
Okay. Mikhail, how about you? What's your feeling? Procrastinating or acting? Do you in the at the end of the day you feel, oh, I do what I needed to do and I'm okay. I can sleep well and
I feel the same. Uh, I think I'm feeling procrastination person, but I know that I'm not that person. But my feel I'm feeling that in the end of the day, I think it's about guilty because I'm not productive all the day, so I
Mhm.
need to rest or I need to watch something or read my books. And for me, in my conscious, is not about that is not productive. It's just do nothing. So I'm feeling guilty about that. So I'm feeling procrastination with procrastination, but I know
Mhm.
that is not true.
That's good. If you know that's not true. Yeah, I think all the people that I asked this question, they will kind of answer, or the most of them will answer something like this: feeling that need to be more, need to do more. This is weird. This is bad, actually. Um, the next question is, I'm thinking here. Can you do nothing? Can you do nothing, Ricardo?
Sorry, can you
Spending
repeat?
time.
Ah,
Can you do nothing? Can you do nothing
I don't know if I understood
without
well. Yeah.
purpose? Yeah, without purpose. Like just relax in your
Yeah.
moment.
Unfortunately, my mind keep on track, keep working, even on free time, when I'm traveling or when I'm, yeah,
Okay.
sometimes is I'm a concerned person because I'm think regarding my finances, my retirement,
Mhm.
my child. Yeah, particular if you are a father or a mother, it's not like is an uninterruptedly work, huh? And the but it's not exactly
But
true life.
let me try to understand. Do you have
Uh-huh.
problems? Do you have
No,
many
no,
problems?
it's not
So
exactly a real.
okay, but your mind is always trying to, oh, this is a problem, or I need to solve something, right?
Yeah, it's not a real, not a real. It's not. It's just on my mind, and the corner of my
It's
mind,
warning,
certainly.
warning.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and this sometimes is regarding my future. Uh, the most part of the time, the
It's
people
the
used to say
future.
that the problems is just on imagination, is not a real life. Yeah,
Exactly.
in my case too. But I have a good life. I work in a good company and the receive enough salary to pay my bills. But sometimes it sound like it's missing something. Yeah, occurs in my mind, my heart.
Interesting. How about you, Mikhail? Can you do nothing? Just relax, like empty mind.
No, I agree with Ricardo. It's
Uh, it's so
difficult.
sad, Michael. Don't
Yeah,
be this kind of person, actually.
Exactly.
yeah, it's difficult because I like to anticipate situations and plan things.
Mm,
So I always think in my future and what I need to do in the next day, and I like to planning everything. So it's difficult for me thinking nothing. So I try to do nothing, but I'm always think about something.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
weird.
that's
Now, when
that's
I
sad.
was
That's sad.
talking, that's weird. When I was talking, I noticed that Michael is smiling, and I noticed immediately. Unfortunately, Michael is one more person that has problem, similar problems actually. But
Anxiety. This
yeah,
means anxiety.
I work on a entity, and sometimes I notice there are so much quantity of people facing some issue and some problem.
Yeah.
Fine, so searching
But
for a reason.
the most part of the people, the most part of the time, the day, or do you feel that you are happy? You have this feeling, oh, I'm happy. Even that I have problem, I'm happy. Do you feel
I
happiness?
I had this conversation with you in the uh, I don't know if you remember, some time ago you took, oh, the most part of the time the people feel sad or something, and you answer no. The most part of the time is okay, is normal, and sometimes there are happy feelings and sad feelings. Yeah. So I believe that,
Do you believe? Okay.
yeah, I agree with you, the most part of the time. Uh, but the okay feeling, if you sometimes I could say this way, you know, sometimes this kind of a feeling, oh, that's okay, but that's okay is good or not. So
Exactly,
in
exactly.
this
Yeah.
kind of movement cause sad feelings sometimes.
Yes. Okay, I think the most part of time is sad. It's sad because it's something that
You change your feeling, your thought.
no, no, I'm just mean because the most part of time that when the people say that they are okay, actually
Yeah,
they are, more sad than happiness, more close to be sad than close to be happy. Because I
yeah.
don't know, I think, for example, you express in the very good manner, like you have money, you have a good
Uh-huh.
job, money to pay the bills, you are okay, but you are struggling about, I don't
Yeah,
the future, the world. Oh my God, something gonna happen. I think we keep this state of warning all the time,
yeah,
expend energy on it. So this is
sure.
sad because you cannot enjoy the present feeling that, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is,
Unsatisfaction. Uh, that's a powerful problem. Sometimes, because
exactly.
for example, you are suddenly you, for example, particular this kind of things occurs. It's not exact a rule, but women normally would like to have a happy marriage or search for a nice guy, a husband, a real husband. And the man's normally is more regarding the
Or
money,
horrible.
finances,
You
yeah,
can
something like that. And the suddenly, for example, as a woman, I would like to get a good marriage, uh, a good husband. And suddenly, you reach this level and you think, yeah, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Maybe Brad Pitt could be better or something like that in case of the woman, but the man too, certainly.
Why not?
Maybe Julia Roberts could be better, and sometimes you don't notice the gift. Uh, so it's sometimes it's more regarding the focus on the positive things than the negative things.
Yeah, yeah. Michael, how about you? Do you feel the most part of the time happy or sad or no? None of options.
Uh,
I think you
uh,
feel more happy, I guess.
I think I'm more happy, but I don't feel anything in my day. So I
Yeah.
think I'm okay. I need to question myself if I'm happy to feel happy. So I
What?
thinking about that because I think a lot about everything in my life. But if I think about, oh, I'm happy, so I feel happy. It's difficult because I think we think about routine and what we need to do all day, and we don't think about our feelings and why
Mhm.
we're feeling about anything. Uh, it's difficult, but I'm happy, but I don't feel anything in my day.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I have a question about this. Do you feel that the first question, do you feel that your days are very repetitive
uh,
or
I'm more
purposeful?
purple. I try to differentiate my day every day. It's
Mhm.
my that is one purpose in my life because I have a automatically routine, unfortunately, and I try to differentiate little things in my day. But I think it always depends what I think when I wake up, and I usually I am with purpose, And
Mhm.
nowadays I think it's less repetitive than the last days. So I think it's okay, it's purposeful because
Okay,
I change my mindset. I try.
Yeah.
you try to change your mindset. Okay, but you are like this, I think very organized, I think. You've been your whole life organized, very, I don't know, very straight to the point and or not,
And
only.
yes, on my life, I like to organize and anticipate things and use schedules and Google Agenda and then note everything I like.
Wow, different. Ricardo, how about you? Are you living repetitive days or purposeful days?
Ah,
I think.
uh, I believe that real
I,
life is not repetitive, in my opinion.
Mhm.
But sometimes, as you told, I feel like this way. It sounded like, oh, it's always the same, always the same. So yeah, sometimes this weird situation because when do you? It sounded like a child. Repetitive things causes some kind of uh, comfort, comfortable feelings and security feelings. And when you purposeful days is good, but sometimes is a kind of risk in certain level. No? So
Purpose days is risk.
could be depends on the situation. But for example, the repetitive happens
Mhm.
cause some kind of feeling, comfortable feeling, because
There's a trick. There's a trick on this
yeah,
question
exact.
because for example, even that you are doing something that very purposeful for you,
Uh-huh.
sometimes you need to do a repetitive stuff because you need to shape. We need to master your learning. So it's purposeful and
Sure,
repetitive,
sure.
right? Like playing a song, on guitar. You need
Oh
to
yeah.
repeat if you want to master that song.
Could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Uh,
perspective.
exactly. I'm thinking here about other about the future. You are always think about the future. Um, do you feel that you are doing the things? I would say the opposite, like in an automatic mood, the most part of your time or not, Ricardo?
Uh, could be. I believe sometimes I feel like this way. I believe that you real the life change a lot every day, and
Yes.
it's good. It's a good thing, not exactly wrong problem actually, because
Okay.
you feel like living a good life, but cause some kind of fear sometimes.
Yes. Have you watched that movie, Click,
Yeah,
Adam Sandler's movie? Yeah,
yeah.
that I think, I don't like Adam Sandler, but that movie, it's interesting because
Mhm.
it's a very good
It's
metaphor
the same.
of
It's
the
the
life.
it's same history, and there are a lot of different films, but it's the same history. There are the same move, the same history in different movies. You could mention a lot of.
Yeah, it's cool. So was that movie. And Mikael, how about you? Do you feel that you are doing the stuff the most part of time in an automatic mode or not? You are very present and controlling the things that you have done.
No, I think I live in automatic mode. I perceive that when I forget a lot of things in my day. and because my memory is terrible, and I forget little things in my day, and I perceive, oh my gosh, I'm not a present for that situation because I forget that thing. So I live in a automatically mood, and it's difficult because my routine is not uh, the same every day. I change everything. It's because I study. Oh, and I don't work uh, a lot, and I don't do the same thing every day. And but uh, uh, instead that I live in automatic mood. I don't know why, but that happened.
We don't know. Actually, you cannot, you cannot say that you are not working. You have working on research. That's
Yeah,
we
but
have
I
this
work
fight.
in my time. I work
It's
when
like,
I
yeah,
want.
but I think this is a very interesting stuff to discuss because actually researchers work a lot because you spend your whole day thinking about what you need to do. It's more than work, for example. I wake up, start working 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. I just, turn off my stuffs and I go to my home
Yeah, it's very deep.
because your brain are working all the time because you need to run run labs sometimes, learn experiments, writing, thinking about paper, think about theories, try stuffs, presentations, and so on and so on. So you work a lot, actually. Um, this other trick because automatic stuff, Ricardo said, is not necessarily bad. Because, for example, if you need to pay attention in all the stuff that you have done in your day or you are doing in your day, your brain and your body will spend a lot of time. So to balance and control this energy, a lot of energy. So to balance this energy, your brain or your, your body start to do some stuff automatically. Like, for example, imagine driving, right? If you all the things you need to think about drive, like I need to do this, I need to do that, I think you always commit some mistakes, or riding a bike the same. Oh, I need to run this step. And so this is normal. Do the thing that's and I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just saying that if you are doing the most part of your time, like living in this mood, you are missing some stuffs, some conversations and interacting with some people or paying attention around you. Okay. Could be the situation. I'm not saying that that's the stuff. The next question number 2, I would like to know your latest win or achievement. Ricardo, your latest win or achievement.
Ah, it's hard to choose one, just one. Uh,
Oh, good. You can say a lot, all of them.
uh, uh, maybe I could mention my graduation because it was so hard. Uh, I remember in the when
But
in
you
my
are saying
first
these days, or
no,
your latest achievement.
yeah, the latest, the latest, yeah. Uh, I don't know. I could mention when I finished a course, programming course. I finished, S- b- but yeah, normally I do a lot of courses. But I could mention the Python programming. I don't know course.
Okay.
That's it.
And where? Where did you do that?
Where? I on the
Yeah,
internet, Udemy
Udemy, right?
portal.
Okay. So now you know how to code in
Not
Python.
exactly, but it's a start. It's always
Yeah,
starting.
yeah, you're right. Mikhail, how about you? Was your latest win or achievement?
I had a article accepted recently.
Oh, congrats. I know this is a big, big win.
I think that is one win, but I think here I have a lot of imposter syndrome because I am in that article, but I'm not write that article. So, oh my gosh, that is my win or the win of other person. But I will agree.
You
I
you
think
didn't you didn't write the article.
no, just
You just contribute with
helping
the
them.
article. That's
Yes,
the okay. So all the it's kind of win because you
yes,
did something, right?
yes. But it's not the best win, but it's kind of win.
Yeah. But you start contributing with science is about, contribute. So you start contributing and then you are writing your own article.
Yeah.
Because let me set an example that I'm living right now. I'm writing a whole paper, but I'm not the principal author
Oh my gosh, why?
because I'm helping a guy, I'm helping a friend. So, I'm struggling writing the whole, creating the figures, creating the theory, trying to, publish in a very good journal. However, I won't be the main author, and I'm
Why?
good with it because it's him work. I'm just helping him, but I'm doing the best I can.
Mm,
So yes, because I'm good.
a
I'm
good poster.
Christian. Yeah, I'm a good
A
person.
good poem. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Uh, ah, Ricardo, I would like to ask you a question. Because you said about the future, right? Now you're thinking about the future, and Michael says as well. In you always say that you are trying again. See, the words have power and it's meaningful as well. You always trying to learn English, right? I'm here again, always trying to learn English. Okay.
Sure.
Do you
Since
feel
long
that?
time ago.
Yeah. Okay. Do you feel that in someday you're gonna said something like, I'm here to just talk in English or something like that. Because what's your yeah, this is interesting because I think what's your conception about, oh, now I'm not learning or I try to learn, but now I know I'm just doing something different. What's your level, like dream level, something like that?
I may feel comfortable if you, for example, watch a movie,
Mhm,
uh, TV show and a series in English and understand mm, maybe not all of the words, but essentially uh, there is a clear, understandable uh, situation when they, for example, understand the jokes or understand the most part
mhm.
of the TV show. Enjoy this kind
Okay.
of
Oh,
because some,
good, good.
in my opinion, when I watch a movie in or TV show or any kind of things in English, it's not like stressful because I always try to understand and don't relax because
Mm,
I don't understand.
yeah. Yeah, actually, about understand all the things, I think would be you it take time, take a lot of time.
Okay.
Uh, Enjoy the jokes. I think it will be possible, impossible, because they are very different in terms of joke, and
Yeah.
I consider that they are very bad jokes. Brazilian jokes, it's better.
If
And
you
even
if
that
you
you understand, even that you understand, you're gonna stay
yeah,
like,
exactly. And I'm not sure if you
what the
know
hell?
account on Instagram account called the Stand Up T-Rex. I'm not sure if you
Okay.
can see.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird, né? Sometimes it's hard to understand. For example, my son think I don't give him enough privacy. At least that's what he say in his diary. So I understood this joke is cause a good feeling, né? But sometimes in the same account, it's so hard to understand. And sometimes a friend of mine laugh a lot because of this
Mm-hmm.
Instagram account. And yeah, sometimes I would like to have a better level of English, but
Let me give you other example. Friends. I don't know Friends. I watch Friends and it's kind of, what's happened. But I don't know. I really don't feel that, I can laugh about that that joke. I don't know.
And the jokes are very old too.
Exactly, but
So this
I know people that they like a lot, this is very fun.
I like it, but I don't like so much. But
Yeah. I know a lot of people that they really addicted to watch, and they watch it, one, twice, a lot of times. Okay, Ricardo, I think you said a good word that you feel comfortable, right, with English, and yeah, this is different. This is really, I know, for example, I will give you my example. The last year I was in Scotland, learning how to handle a software that I will run at my lab. I wasn't understand all the things. I think 90% of the things I understood, but sometimes. But I think the point is I was totally comfortable.
Mhm.
Like I don't think the things that I did understand was essential. In the most part of time, I feel like this, like, oh.
For example, I don't have so much. For example, if you understand Indian talking, I don't know, probably should be a incredible situation. But if you understand another person, for example, Americans and the other guys, that's enough for me
Yeah, but I think you understand.
someday.
Indian guys, it's hard because we have no. Yeah, it's not because it's hard itself, but because we have no contact with this kind of thing. It's all about content. The reason that we know a lot or you understand a lot and you think that is easy to understand American accent, it's because you weren't listen Americans said, in movies, in songs, and in a lot of stuffs. Is pretty much that if you're born in oriental side of the world,
Hmm.
maybe could be easier to understand the Indians, instead to understand Americans.
Yeah.
Guys, let me other question. It's about sign. What's your sign? No, I'm joking. It's about you. Are you driven more by your brain or your emotions? The most part of time of the day,
Rational side or
or
feeling side,
emotional?
could be.
Yes, emotional or rational.
Go ahead, Michael, please.
Michaeli.
Answer, ladies first.
for me, I'm more rational than emotional.
Mm.
I don't know why. I think I like to know about the facts and think about the facts and think about the way to to have something about the facts that I need. So I think that is more. It's it happens because I'm a scientist, so I always think about the rational side in my life. Of course, and sometimes I'm angry, I cry a lot, but
Mhm.
in the most part of my day, I'm more rational than emotional. I try.
Okay. Um, how about you, Ricardo?
Uh, I believe that the human being is essential feelings, and the yeah, I try to keep calm, analyze the situation, and give back uh, a right decision. But I believe that the humans is always have few feelings, and it's not a bad thing, because
Mhm.
the opposite of that is a psycho killer or something like that. So, but
Like, oh
I
yeah,
believe that the balance is the best way to live, certainly. So in this case, I try to keep,
the balance.
uh, yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I consider that I do the same. A lot of stuffs and derived by emotion stuffs and a lot of stuff derived by rational. But yeah, that's it. I need to tell Michaela that she's very close to be a bad person because she is almost finishing the doctorate. So all the villains that we have, the world, it's doctor. So I'm sorry. I think you are feeling this changing, right?
Yes,
Master,
I will finish my this doctorate, so
yeah, you are very close to be a villain in the world, and this is bad.
I will be famous.
Yeah, at least you'll be famous and trying to get the control of the world. Guys, are you more excited or uncertain about your future? Excited in terms of I I guess my future will be nice because of these are dead and I'm kind of excited, or more uncertain, like I don't know, I'm afraid or something. Mikhail, you can
Mhm.
answer.
I'm more certain than excited. I think it's about my issues, and uh, it, that is because I always have afraid of my future, so I always think about that and try to planning everything. So it's because that I am very uncertain about everything in my life, and I think it's difficult uh, to is uh, excited because when you are excited, it's like we have a certain about something, and we have a lot of expectation about that. So I think it's better being certain about everything and less the expectation.
Okay, so you are trying to protect
My feelings,
your
yes.
mood, my feelings. Okay, your feelings. Right. Good strategy. Ricardo, how about you? Do you feel more uncertain or excited about your future?
Uh, Regarding the real life is not uncertain. The real life is excited, uh,
Okay.
because I'm I'm a engineer, telecommunication engineer graduated. I have a MBA and I have more than 100 courses. Yeah, but
Wow,
uh,
100 courses.
it's courses that 1 hour, 1 day, one week,
Okay.
1 month. It's not like of
Yeah.
course. regular courses, like in graduate, I have just 5 or 6. I don't know, but
5 or 6
could be
graduation, you said?
no courses like that. Desculpa, pessoal,
Okay,
tem que ter um telefone aqui. Só um minutinho.
no problem. Um, this stuff that I said, no problema. The Americans said the same because
Oh,
they got from the Mexicans.
mm,
No problem.
no problem.
So, do you feel that you are prepared for the future, Michaela? Like, to get what's your plan after your studies? Like, you would like to be a researcher at the university, work in
No,
a company?
I,
No.
I, I, I use my PhD for prepare for my future. So every year I, um, I change something. For example, last year I study about the data analysis. That
Data
year,
analysis. Okay.
yes, I study more English. And next year I will study oratory.
Ah, wow.
So
Okay.
I want to qualificate. I don't know English
Mm-hmm.
in the end of the year, and I end my PhD in August. I think
Okay.
the next year, and I want to um, find job opportunities next year in the beginning of the next year. I want to work with clinical trials, but in industry, pharmacy industry,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I want to work at home, at my home, in home office. It's my
Good.
dream because I choose that area because have a lot of opportunities in home office.
Oh, wow.
So
Nice.
and yes, and have a lot of opportunities for doctorate and pay enough for me.
Okay.
Yes, and I still work with research. So for me, it's okay.
Oh, okay. It's okay. You can mix both and still working on. Okay.
Yeah,
In your field, there are many doctors or not in your
in
area,
my
in your field, in your area.
yes, about my graduate in biotechnologists have a lot of doctorate because it's a academic area.
Yeah,
In
or not.
why?
It could be academic or not. Could be working in a company too.
No,
Yes,
she's
but
answering I asked that if there are many doctors
Oh yeah.
in her area or field.
Hmm.
yes, I think it's more doctors than not doctors.
So yeah, so even if you finish your degree, you will compete in a good level, right? Like with other doctors.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's I don't know, é obrigatório.
okay. Okay. So okay, you answered that. There's a lot, there are a lot of okay. Because for example, in my field, in an industry, uh, there aren't many doctors, and sometimes for example, in the jobs, they try to require a doctor. But labs, for example, hired me as well. So it's a competitive area in that because there aren't many, but then okay, I got that. And Ricardo, you can steal your answer.
I'm sorry, could you repeat? I don't
Continue.
remember. Is regarding the uncertain? No, excited,
Excited
No,
or uncertain about your future?
yeah. I'm real prepared for a lot of different things, including the experience in the and the other stuffs because I work in the same area 30 years. In the I work on different kind of technologies, specific in telecommunications field. But yeah, it's always regarding concern feelings. Né? So yeah, unfortunately or not, is make part of my life. So make not my life, but not make part of my me. So I'm a
Okay.
concerned person regarding bookings or schedules or something like that. Yeah,
So do you
that's it.
feel that you are prepared for the future?
Yeah,
That's the point, right? Because
yeah,
you have done a lot of stuff and have preparing yourself for a lot of scenarios.
yeah. I try. So, sorry.
Let me see other. What's your big plan for this year? Be the last question. Big plan, the main plan for this year. Mikael, you can answer this.
Learn English.
Learn English.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because about my PG, I can't do that in the next year. But about English, I need to resolve that in this year. Oh my gosh, I need to
But
resolve that.
do you feel happy or do you feel that you are let's start with the subject of this. Do you feel that you are stuck or you are moving forward with English?
I think I'm stuck. Oh.
Really?
Oh,
Why?
yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I'm not see the difference than them about me than 2 months early. I don't know. I'm
Okay.
confundi tudo. Uh,
Okay.
but it's okay. I'm still stuck, but I'm the beginning of the course, so I have a lot of more.
Exactly.
Mikhail have a
Exactly.
wonderful English in the.
No, I don't
Yes.
Yeah, certainly, certainly. Ah, but it's more regarding feeling than a real situation.
Yeah.
Words because
Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
learn a language is
Mikhail
crazy.
talk very fast and the fluently and your understandable is good too. Certainly, probably if you not a teacher, English teacher, but certainly you work uh, on a company or another stuff. Certainly you'll
Yeah.
have a good future.
Yeah, I would say the same. I think it's more about language is different because learning a
Yeah.
language is kind of is not linear. So sometimes you
Hmm.
feel that I'm not moving forward, but you are still
Yeah.
learning. You know, all the things that you have done, you are learning, you are acquiring. So it's in your brain. You know, in one day, all these words and all this sentence, all these constructions and the odd stuffs will appear in your at your mind. Even sometimes when I'm saying, speaking in English here, I use some words that I never used and I don't even know where I saw it, but they just appear like a pop-up at my mind. But because I learned. Now
Hmm.
I feel comfortable so the things could appear. I think it's more about emotion and to be tranquil. But I think you have a good English, and even because you are a scientist, so I know that you are reading a lot of articles and writing, and okay. So I think that you are doing what is enough to learning a good English. Uh, Ricardo, how about you? What's your big plan for this year? You cannot say
Uh,
learning English, right?
yeah, I just mentioned I'm a finger, né? According, for example, my child or my new
Mm-hmm.
niece. I learn English when I decorate by heart. Né?
Okay.
songs. How I don't know, remember Taylor Swift songs, lyrics Taylor Swift songs.
Your song.
Yeah, no, my child. Oh,
Okay.
father, doesn't worry regarding this thing. It's just to, for example, choose a favorite singer and try to learn the
Yeah.
lyrics, and you really learn the English. It's I don't know. I hate these people. For example, my niece. Uh, for example, I learn in English watching football on TV. Football in American football. So
Yeah.
it's hard sometimes. But regarding the question, my current pathway is learning regarding programming. Uh, I English too. And I'm trying to I buy a keyboard and
Oh,
a musical keyboard and I try to learn piano. I believe that is
okay.
not to learn, but I would like to play a song or something. So
Okay. Nice. Nice. I can imagine you with this keyboard, playing that song with that programming rhythm like tkananga 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 tkananga
yeah, could be.
and you play a brega in the keyboard.
Yeah,
This
sure
is a
thing.
good one, right? Well, let me say, I think my
Isca
big
faca.
plan. Yeah, exactly, exactly, and I love it. I love my big plan of this year is try to I think they publish my papers
Oh yeah.
because it's not a paper only about the research itself, but about the industry as well. So I think it'll be very competitive being I don't know a person that really knows about that subject. It's a play, it's a frontier of knowledge in my field, so I think will be interesting to publish. Guys, thanks a lot for this conversation. Okay, Mikael, you have a very good English, so don't worry. Ricardo, you have a very good English as well. Don't worry about your future, about the stuffs. That's it. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you in the next week.
Thank
See
Enjoy
you
the
guys.
day being present, right?
Yeah, exactly. See you guys
See
next
you. Bye
week
bye.
and have a
thank you.
wonderful
Bye
weekend.
bye.